Hello? Can you hear
Today
me?
my school class is later. Yes.
Ah, okay. Are you in the university now? Are you at the
Um. Uh,
Are you at the school now?
no. No. I'm go to school and I found the Wi-Fi store.
Ah, okay. I see. Okay. Okay. So then you're okay to talk now. Okay. So, so is there anything you would like to talk about today?
Teacher design.
Okay. So, I'm not sure if you have seen the news about the fires in the Amazon. Have you
Oh
seen the
yes,
news?
I know that.
Yeah? So, what do you know about the fires? What do you know?
Yes, I know that fire. I think the fire in the Amazon. This government can't this government can't time um, and the international lot of countries uh, lot of countries um, lot of countries called from that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think um, the reason is they don't want to they don't protect the Amazon, and someone say it is because um, their president um encourage their president encourage um, uh encourage the agriculture, and um they want to use the rainforest, um make the rainforest become a land to make some people to make some people uh, make some people plant.
Okay, right. So, what do you think about this? What is your opinion?
I read a news,
Mm-hmm.
and so
So, and what do you think? Do you think it's sad? Do you think that it's okay? What do you think? What is your opinion?
about this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think um, every country um have have their the own side.
Mm-hmm.
Every people have different um think think.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the rain air is the love of the earth, and so
Mm-hmm.
we must to protect it.
Right.
And I think the Barclay government behavior um, was was scored by the international, and they will face a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To me, I know that the German and Norway have already expanded their contribution to the forest
Mm-hmm.
preservation fund.
Yeah. So this is um, a really important issue or a really important subject because it is the country's property, right? So the Amazon belongs to Bolivia and to Brazil. But it is also the Amazon is the rainforest, and the rainforest is really important, right? So the question then is, do you think that it's the country's responsibility to protect important environments like the Amazon?
I think they have this responsibility because the forest is not only their country,
Mm-hmm.
it it belongs to the world and it's very important for environment.
Mm-hmm.
If the rainforest was if the rainforest was broken, someone say if it was broken, uh, 30% again,
Mm-hmm.
the rainforest will can't recover. It will become it will become the primary hazard.
What is the word?
AIRIE. Yes.
Can you write it?
It will become that. It will become
A prairie. A prairie. Okay. So, right. How will it become a prairie? How?
it the broken
Mm-hmm.
the broken and the rainforest. I think I know that I found that
So, well, with the removal
another
of the trees, no?
broken is another 20%.
Yeah.
It will become the free will because we can't back the rainforest
Right.
and they can't back it
Mm-hmm.
through themselves.
Yeah, it's very dangerous for the environment, right? Because we we use we use the rainforest for a lot of things, right? So why is the rainforest important? Why do you think the rainforest is important, like in the Amazon?
Because the rainforest the rainforest is some is the earth is the lux of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and it can make the air refresh and can make oxygen,
Mm-hmm.
and it can it can regular circular climate. It can regular climate.
Mm-hmm.
If that don't don't exist, I found that and it has lots of animals.
Mm-hmm.
The Amazon rainforest has an important impact on the food climate.
Mm-hmm.
And in the rainforest can absorb carbon and carbon dioxide, reducing the impact of the carbon on global warming. The oxygen produced by the rainforest
Mm-hmm.
and the what will find on. Um, I think that
Oh wow. Okay.
translate is
Mhm. So it acts as a carbon sink. So when we say act, what does that mean? That vocabulary word there, act as a carbon sink. What is another word for act?
um, so it is at
Hmm. So in other words, this means that the it's like the lungs of the earth or the heart of the earth, and if it acts as a carbon sink, then it's being compared to a carbon sink. Do you know what a sink is? A sink?
think.
Hmm.
Um,
So a sink is the place in your kitchen where you wash the dishes. It has a faucet for water, right? So this is kind of the idea that the metaphor is that the rainforest is like. So the rainforest is like a sink in your kitchen, right? It cleans or is able to store water, right? Right. So there's a lot of different plants and animals, and there's a lot of different species, right? Can you name any of the plants and animals in the rainforest? So what kind of, if can you think of any that are
I think there has uh monkeys and have I think I don't know any other. I
no, that's good.
translated.
Not specific, of course, yeah, but monkey is a good example, right? So monkeys, particularly certain kinds of monkeys, only live in the Amazon, right? So their habitat where they live, their habitat is the rainforest and only the rainforest. So monkeys, some spiders, different species of birds or insects, right? So I know, like for example, there's a few spiders that only live in the rainforest. So it's a really interesting place to see different kinds of animals and plants, right? Would you like to visit the rainforest?
Um, I know the forest is important and beautiful, but I'm afraid because it has lots of worms.
That there's a lot of, sorry? I'm afraid that there's a lot of
There has lots of worms.
worms. A lot of worms, right. You're afraid of worms, right. And I'm sure that the Amazon has a lot of worms. Absolutely. So when we think of the temperature, what kind of temperature and climate do you think the rainforest has? Do you think it's hot, cold? What do you think?
I think the time is it has lots of rain and it's warm and wet and it can make lots of plants and the plants and someone say it is the tropical rain climate.
Tropical, right. So tropical, like you said, it rains a lot. It's very not hot, but very what would be considered humid or misty too, right? So there's a lot of not that's humid. Humid, sorry, with no n. So humid and misty is like with water in the air, right? With water in the air. That's how I imagine it. I don't know if that's true, but I imagine it to be very, because of the water, because of the rain, right? I think it's going to be, there's a lot of water in the air. And that's right. So other than worms, what are other dangers you think are in the Amazon? Can you think of other dangers?
I think it is disease. Lots of animals, wild animals have lots of disease, and some disease can influence or function human, and it have lots of dangerous animals. The animal is not in the zoo. So those animal, I think, it smells. It don't have a strong attack to attack people. In the forest, the animal can attack people.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's important, right? Because there is a lot of danger to go to the Amazon, but a lot of the danger is in our minds, right? We think it's a danger, but it's not. So, for example, we think that animals will attack us, but they will only attack us if they feel that they are afraid or in danger themselves, right? So, there's also local people that live in the Amazon, right? What do you think, or how do you think the local people live? Do you think they are they're going to an office, or do you think that they are fishing, or how do you think they survive?
I think the local people have already adapted the environment, and they have lots of habits and means and mirrors to protect themselves and to attack any other animals. But I think the local people is important for the rainforest. They live there and they protect the rainforest. I know the any other is that the European Union and the South American Customs Union mosquitoes can have a trade deal agreed. It includes the local people. In this trade, the item to protect the local people.
Right. So there is this agreement or relationship, right, where the government protects the local people. But the local people live usually remotely, so they live far away from other people. And now I think it's becoming more popular to see local people like a tourist attraction, right? So to go and take a picture of a local person in the Amazon. So it's a little different now, but I think there is a lot of risk, a lot of dangers that threaten the rainforest. So other than fire, what are some other dangers that threaten the rainforest?
I think the most dangerous is human.
I think so too. I agree. Yeah.
Humans have the train and in the budget, and the data from the National Institute of Special Research showed an 84% year-on-year increase in forest sales in 2019. Many caused by loggers, incentives by the government designed for environmental oversight, and it was lots of figures.
What was the percent? 84%? 84%?
I sent to teacher.
Yeah, sure. 84% year-on-year increase in forest fires. So, but is this just related to rainforests or in general? So is this forest fires in the world or forest fires just in the Amazon?
This is in the Amazon.
Just in the Amazon? Oh wow, that's incredible. 84%. Just in 2019. Many caused loggers incentivize the government's disdain for the environmental oversight. So with this, what this means, right, is that that because of the logger. So, well, first, what is a logger? Do you know what a logger is?
I know the logger. The logger is the logger is the country crop.
Exactly. Yeah. So these are people who cut trees for a living, right, as their profession, and they say that this caused loggers to, incentivized by the government's disdain for environmental oversight. So really, what this means is that the government was able to pay the people who cut the trees because the government does not like the rainforest. So because of that, the forest fires increased 84% year on year, which means that if you quantify the number of forest fires every year, it was an 84% increase. That's incredible. That's a lot, right? So the rainforest is in danger. What can we do to help it? Can we do anything?
The problem rainforest is not a person, it's a lot of persons, the world and the country itself. The rainforest we will give their fund to protect it, but we must that these countries will really protect the rainforest. And we will quantify lots of that Chinese have lots of chopsticks made of the tree, but the chopsticks can use only one. So we can use it little, and we can see paper. The paper, but lots of paper is made of the tree.
Right. So to reduce the use of paper and wood products would help a lot, right? So if we try to reduce the amount of paper that we use, I know, for example, we use a lot of paper for documents in offices, or for example, like a personal printers. You know, everyone has a personal printer, so we need to try to reduce the use of paper. Yeah, and it's also wasteful, right? We're also wasting a lot. So because of this, we are literally destroying the Amazon for nothing. Yeah. So is there anything else you can think of to help the rainforest? What about organizations? Are there any organizations that help the rainforest? Can you think of any? Right. So, for example, like with animals, there's the Wildlife Fund. Is there an organization for the rainforest?
The organization. I don't know lots of organizations, but I know a kind of country and the Europe health that sometimes. So I do know other.
Yeah, I think that you're right. There's not that many that we can think of. They're not that famous, but there are a few. Let me see. There are a few. So the Rainforest Alliance, I think, is the most popular one. Rainforest Alliance. But there are many organizations that try to help protect the rainforest. So maybe another way to help is to volunteer, right? To volunteer with an organization. That's always a good way to help the rainforest, right? Good. Okay, so that's it for today. So we'll continue this on Sunday. And it was a really good conversation. I think it was really interesting. Okay, so I'll talk to you on Sunday, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, bye.